Hey guys, Kid here, and today we are explaining the story of Popsicorn's Friendship Bazaar, Chapter 1. This is an MLP-inspired horror game. If you don't know what MLP means, it basically means My Little Pony. Let's sit back and relax and explain the story of Popsicorn's Friendship Bazaar, Chapter 1. So basically in this chapter, we are meeting with Popsicorn in her bazaar, and she tasks you to get gold coins for you to buy something. When you go outside, you'll see something sticking out of the roof from above, and it will be gone in a matter of seconds once you see it. When you are making your journey around the forest, you'll see notes scurried around the place, talking about Popsicorn and how she moved here and got the bazaar. In one of the notes, you'll soon read that the bazaar belongs to a previous owner who recently disappeared. When the player opens a chest, he or she finds herself in another part of the forest where he or she finds a gold coin and picks it up until a decaying figure rises from the ground and started chasing him. When the player makes it to the entrance, there was a sign saying needed 50 gold coins. During when you are collecting the coins, you will find a note that explains that Popsicorn found a secret room in the bazaar made by the previous owner, and she found a ritual which can lead to another world. Could this be the world where the monster is right now? She needs to contain the friendship elements in order to perform the ritual. Once you pick the gold coins in 20, 30, etc., the monster will continue to run faster and quicker. After the player got all of the gold coins, he or she busted the door down and made it back to the bazaar and get back to Popsicorn. Once you collected the gold coins and returned to the bazaar, this scene will play out. You'll notice that the bazaar went from being small into being big. Right after you notice that the bazaar changed, you will find a note right next to the wagon. It says that Popsicorn killed some pony else called Sunshine Glitter. It says here that Popsicorn didn't do it on purpose, but did it for self-defense. The reason why Sunlight Glitter was killed because she thought Popsicorn was the entity that was chasing her. So she threw rocks at her and gets killed by Popsicorn's magic in the process. After Sunshine Glitter's death, Popsicorn realized what she had done and decided to bury the body first thing in the morning. She doesn't want any pony or anyone else to find out what happened. The player brings the gold coins to Popsicorn until he or she discovered that the door behind her was locked. Popsicorn tells the player that something could help her out with the door upstairs. The player went upstairs and grabbed the hammer when suddenly pony skulls fall from above, and then when he or she turned around, it was the same entity he or she encountered earlier. During the events in the game, you mentioned earlier that Popsicorn talked about the previous owner's disappearance. It is slightly hinted that the monster that was chasing us throughout the game could be the previous owner. But what happened to her is unknown. Could Popsicorn have a twisted evil inside of her? What would she plan next in Chapter 2? And with that, we came to the end of Popsicorn's Friendship Bazaar, Chapter 1, Story Explained. I hope you liked the theory and story explanation. If you do like this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to join the Bazaar Nation, and turn on the bell to turn on notifications. Request any horror game should I explain and post theories about. Until next time, boys and girls.